Hello everybody, this is Dr. David here.
And I'm Dr. Jeremy.
We're here from Sporadic Health Chiropractic from the Hunter Valley practice. So today we would like to discuss to you what are the impacts of a dysfunctional intestine, like a gut, right?
Yeah.
And why microbiome matters. And this is a very extensive block. There are a lot of information, and we're going to put this into onto our website as well. So at any point that you missed a point or anything like, well, this is really interesting, go onto our website and check it out. And today, Dr. Jeremy and I, we are going to go through the main points with you through the Facebook Live today.
Right, so gut or biome imbalance is called gut dysbiosis, and there's a lot of symptoms that gut dysbiosis causes. It's a whole list of them, and they're often mixed. So a lot of people will have symptoms and won't even know that it's related to the gut. So today we're going to go through some of those symptoms, and we'll give you some names of what some of them are called, but some of them don't even really have scientific names yet. They're just symptoms, and this is why it's important. I guess what we want you to realise out of this is that it can be related to your gut, and it's very worthwhile getting checked out. And being chiropractors and kinesiologists, we love to look at your body holistically, and that does include some things that we look at with your gut as well. And so we've got this whole blog here. One thing I want to hit on, gut-related conditions in Australia are actually really, really common. And we know that one you've probably heard of, irritable bowel syndrome, affects more than 30% of Australians, which is really, really common. And some of the symptoms we might get are bloating,
yeah,
sore bellies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Constipation, diarrhea, these are really common, and people think that they go to toilet once a day, or sometimes, I'll have to wait for 2-3 days to have a bowel movement. That's actually not a good sign.
Yeah, another one's Crohn's, you might have heard of. Now, Crohn's affects quite a lot of Australians as well. That's inflammation, again, of part of the bowel.
Absolutely.
So there's even more exciting things that gut dysbiosis has been related to in the literature, and this is where David's going to talk about now that you might be really interesting, because it involves our kids and affecting their whole entire life.
Absolutely. So there are a lot of people, there's a lot of saying out there. One thing that really stands out is the gut is actually our second brain. Our brain and our gut constantly talk to each other and communicate with each other through something we call them gut-brain axis, and it's through our vagus nerve as well as different microbiome, metabolism, different chemicals going through in our body as well. So one thing that's really exciting, we've got research that has shown a specific strain of bacteria that is detected in infancy that are linked to the different behaviours, the specific behaviours in kids when they get to the age of 2. So what it suggests is, while it is not being proven as a fact, but it is growing evidence saying that these sort of microbiome in kids can then potentially affect kids' behaviour, learning, mood,
emotional regulation.
Absolutely.
Immune control, immune balance, the way our immune actually regulates.
Exactly that.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Yes. So more information, make sure you read the blog there to get more information out there.
And so we have more bugs in our gut than we have our own skin cells. So it's actually worth looking after these bugs, because some of the things they help regulate and control now. And some of the things we do in practice, well, the obvious things we would look at your diet. We look at how the nervous system's talking to the gut. There's lots of tests we can do there. We also look at things like probiotics and prebiotics, and the list goes on, and we can go through some of those things with you. And even the amount of sugar that we eat, that has an impact. But there's lots more we do, and if you want to check that out in more detail, make sure you come and see one of our doctors of chiropractic kinesiology at Sprouting Health in Newcastle or the Hunter Valley. Anything to add to that, Dr. David?
No, just go and read the blog.
Read the blog.
Really good one.
It's a good blog. See you guys.